It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
Ali, Mogitim, Hafade Zantiro, Rananim, Kasalele, Lengwo, and Yagwe. And welcome back to another episode of the One Micronesia Show. Now, at the top of the show here, we feature a peaceful wave that was organized by the Chukis community, which had participants from the FAS community and also folks from here on Guam. Check it out. On January 28th, the ITC intersection became a place of visibility, hope, and community. The Chukis community of Guam, alongside folks from the FAS community and folks from here on Guam, came together for a peaceful wave. Not in anger, not to protest, but to remind the island who they truly are. We spoke to organizers, community leaders, students, and supporters to capture what the peaceful wave meant to them, why they stood, and what they hoped to communicate. Event organizer John Howard shared why the wave was organized.
Today, we're having this peace wave. This is to stand up for respect and collaboration, human rights, social justice, hard work, education, collaboration, intervention, all those, The main purpose is, to stand for the good reputation of the hardworking, FSM, Chukis, FAS community.
John Howard, speaking on behalf of the Chukis community, says they hold no ill will regarding deportation.
I want to make it clear that, we're not against deportation. If you commit a crime, yes, you can be deported. Yeah, but we're against the shaming and labeling of our community.
Instead, they're hoping for dialogue, a chance to sit down with the Attorney General and openly discuss their concerns. It's a message of understanding and a call for conversation rather than conflict.
In our islands, that's the cultural way. We sit down and we discuss, we collaborate. We find solution to the problem. So that's the approach that we're trying to take to the AG. We're trying to sit with him and have a conversation with him, a meaningful conversation.
President of the Chukis Association of Guam, Hendrik Evelik, explained how the wave was a message to protect families from being unfairly judged and to remind the island that the majority of FAS citizens are law-abiding.
As we're trying to promote ourselves from what we've been labeled as in this community, we intended of doing something that would enlighten what we have in our hearts and mind in relative to what has been going on here in Guam. And that was the main intention of it. And I was amazed and to my surprise that I could see that some of the local leaders were there to show their interest and support of the intention that we were trying to do.
Former Chuki Student Association president and now advisor and member Adi Naurun Namelo shared how students saw the wave as a chance to raise their voices and to be a part of a positive and peaceful community action.
This event is a peace wave. It's not the usual or ordinary peace wave. It's a peace wave it's a peace wave for Chukis, especially since what is going on right now today in the media, with everything going on with politics. There's just so much going on against the Chukis race, and we want to be able to promote that the Chukis race are a contributing race towards society here on Guam. Especially as a student of the University of Guam, our role as the UOG CSO, the Chuk Student Organization, we want to be able to have create a safe space for the Chukis students at the University of Guam, but not just the Chukis students. It goes out to anybody that wants to join the Chuk Student Org. But especially with everything going on in the media, it makes a lot of Chukis students from the islands second guess whether they even want to come here for college. And so we want to be able to combat that and ensure that Guam is a safe haven for a lot of Chukis here on the island.
Nepi May, a Chuki student at the UOG, spoke about personal meaning of the wave and how it reflects pride in her culture and hope for understanding.
We're just here to promote peace. I know there's been a lot of things that's been being said about the Chukis community, but here we are, the very few people. There's a lot out there too who can't make it. There's a lot of us that are still trying. We're just out here to, say that we come in peace no matter what, no matter the circumstances.
Addie and Epi May share a message to the youth and the Chukis community of Guam, a reminder to stay strong, stay proud, and to keep moving forward together.
Just be proud of where you come from. Be proud of your heritage. Being where you're from is all that matters. Embrace it.
Please continue to do as you do. Continue to shine as you are.
Wave supporter Tanel Tamori explained why showing up that day mattered, a public act of solidarity and support for the Chukis community.
How peace on Guam is peace for our communities across the island, across the Blue Pacific, across the oceans. And so it was so important for not only myself to come out, but I also brought my nieces, nephews, our team here, because when we show up unified and as a voice together, it just furthers the message that we are all here together and that the peace starts with each and every one of us here. And so we're just raising awareness on that. Guam is home, just like myself, being born here, but then also being raised in Chuk. Guam is home to me. That's what it comes down to. And so really just being here and being present with the community, these are the types of individuals we really wanted to highlight the positive contributions that our people have to not just the Guam community, but Micronesia as a whole. You have teachers, you have nurses, you have just professionals all across the fabric of the community. And so being out here raises awareness that we are here.
Founder of the COFA Empowerment and Navigation Organization, Tina Takashi, shared her perspective on how events like the Wave remind people that peace, advocacy, and empowerment can coexist.
And we Micronesians are part of the solution for what we're seeing here in Guam. So we want to tell people that we're here to help solve the problem and to help our people to be the good ambassador we are under the compact of the association.
What an inspiring event that brought together folks from the Chukis community and folks from here on Guam who wanted to come together to relay a message. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
One Micronesia Show continues. And just 9 days after that successful peaceful wave, another incident happened involving FAS citizens. And we did talk with the president of the Chukis Association and what he thinks about this. Check it out.
9 days after the peaceful wave, the island was shaken by a serious armed robbery. 3 men, reportedly of FAS descent, were accused of robbing a Korean tourist family at gunpoint. We asked Hendrik Eveluk how the Chukis community is reacting and what he believes should be done in response.
Please accept our apology for what happened to our tourism industry on Guam. But again, I want the people to understand, to make a separation and distinction between an individual and the generalization of the community itself. Because many of us are contributive members of this community. I've been here a long time, so I know much about it. Even before the compact of free association, I first came to Guam, I finished my undergraduate and graduate studies at the University of Guam. And now I'm working on my doctoral degree right now. So I think it's just a matter of dealing with them on an individual basis.
Across Guam, many families are grappling with conflicting emotions, shock, worry, and concern of how the incident might affect the reputation of the entire Chukis community. Mr. Eveluk emphasized that dialogue, understanding, and proactive support are key to moving forward.
I think I was involved with the court on a program they call it Play by the Rules. And it's very effective that we deal with the students in in the public school system, we educate them on the policies, the laws and procedures. And I think that's one way we can deal with them. Another thing is to reach out to them and get them educated more about what is and what is not accepted. A top priority of mine as president of the Chukis Association is to create or establish or build a community center for the Chukis alone, because that way we can pull more people from the traditional leaders, religious leaders, and those educated community to come and help them to understand. And we could socialize and we get to know each other better. I think having a community center, that's what I am working on. Right now I am working on the A&E, the architectural design of the building. We already bought the property that we want to build a more like a complex center where we can use as a community center to do all our meetings, and it will also help the government outreach agencies like mental health, Department of Education, because many times it's hard to get in touch with them. So they're staying in the outlying areas on Guam, and that's one way we can reach them, to have a centralized place.
Even after this incident, the core message of the Peaceful Wave remains: unity over fear, dialogue over suspicion, and community resilience over division. All those who participated continue to stand by the values it represents.
The next event, down the line, that we are talking, our community is aware of what's going on, and we are looking into, intervention. The churches, our nonprofit organization, we are, coming together every year, to promote good citizenship. Yeah.
As one global message reminds us from Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. That is the path that our Micronesian community should continue to walk. From Palau to Sinai to Guam, all the way to the far east of Micronesia, we should do this with hope, dignity, and resilience. Yes, crime must be addressed. Justice must be pursued. But when we choose compassion over fear and understanding over division, we create space for healing, not just punishment. Holding individuals accountable doesn't mean abandoning our humanity. It means strengthening it. Because at the end of the day, strength isn't found in exclusion. It's found in unity. We, the people of these islands, are stronger together because we are one Micronesia.
Kiriso Tapur, and thank you so much to Hendrik Evelik, the president of the Chukis community, for sharing his time and his thoughts on things and the issues that are happening here on Guam. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
One Micronesia Show continues, and now we feature somebody who's been awarded the Employee of the Year of 2025 at the GRMC. Check it out.
Bilyas grew up on Guam with a strong sense of discipline and purpose. After high school, he joined the U.S. Marines, learning leadership, resilience, and commitment to service, qualities he brings daily to the emergency department at the GRMC.
Most of my life, I thought of having that warrior mentality, like that was the peak man, like to protect your island, your family, your values and whatnot. So that's what I decided to do out of high school. Throughout my Marine Corps career, I started feeling like it wasn't fulfilling something within me. So I decided to get out of the Marine Corps. I questioned a lot of things in my life, and I came to a point where I decided that I wanted my life to be of service to God, and I just didn't know where to go from there. So I went to school. And
following his military service, Bilyas pursued healthcare, drawn to making a tangible difference in people's lives.
One day I was just like walking around thinking of what subject to go into, and the lady's like, oh yeah, there's also a EMT class going on if you want to sign up. It's going to be the first one that's going to be nationally recognized, and we need at least 15 people. Coming to find out, we reached the numbers and we had the class. I passed the EMT course. The second time I took it was in relations with some friends who started working at one of the medical transports, Access Medical Transport. She pulled me on. She remembered how I worked in class. She remembered my work ethic. So she's like, why don't you come and help us out over here? Pulled me into there. I worked there for a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 years. And at the same time I was going to school, one day I seen that they had a job fair for GRMC. And I took an application. The next day, me and my cousin, she was on island and she was looking for a job. We applied and I was there like signing the stuff. And I think at the time, the director of the nursing department, he was saying, why are you turning the EMTs away? I need to interview them for the emergency room. So I took that as a sign. I walked up, turned in my application. Like as he was talking to the lady, a phone call came through and it was like an unrecognized number. So I answered and they're like, oh, this is GRMC, we're calling, we decided we wanted to hire you. So I had been working there about 10 years. So ER tech is like an emergency room technician. We help out, we're like the nurse's assistant. We help the doctors with procedures. We help out with setting up. We also take care of unit readiness. We ensure that our trauma bays are ready to receive a trauma. If that's the case, like an emergency happens, there's an accident outside, our trauma bay has to be ready to receive that kind of stuff, or mass casualties happen, we should be able to bounce back or, operate smoothly.
In 2025, GRMC recognized his exceptional contributions.
One of my friends, she nominated me for Employee of the Quarter, which is great, thank you, Bea. And that set me up for Employee of the Year. So everybody that was Employee of the Quarter is the pool that they're gonna pull Employee of the Year out. And mind you, there's a lot of great people that was in that pool. We had managers and a lot of people from different departments, different levels of people. A lot of them had hand in like GRMC's operation and GRMC success. Just a lot of great people, great personalities that were standing on the stairs with me as we waited to see who was Employee of the Year. They called my name and I'm still kind of bouncing back from that. But now I'm like getting this other thing, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I go down the stairs, go up, they congratulate me. I'm shaking hands with the people, saying hello and stuff like that. I seen my family coming up. Like I see my nieces, my nephews, my cousins. The family that did show up was amazing. I had some cousins that I haven't seen in a while. I didn't tell anybody about it. Like in my family, I guess I wasn't really thinking anything of it. And when I went on stage and I seen them, that was my favorite part about the whole thing. Seeing like my family there,
Bilyas sees this recognition not as a fine line, but as a motivation to continue learning, mentoring others, and improving patient care.
And that's what helped with my perspective in life, is like I wanted to serve God because and this is how I'm going to serve him. Like this is I don't know his word. I cannot go out and preach his word. All I know is how to take care of people. A nurse told me that. She's like, every time you get a patient, treat that patient like it's one of your family. And then that really changed everything in my head. I was like, you know what, that's right. Like, because if my family comes here, I would expect this kind of treatment. So that's the kind of treatment that I'm gonna provide.
I asked Bilyas, what's the future like for you?
Honestly, my ultimate goal, like, no lie, maybe this is so that God can hear, is I just wanna be able to serve my region. Like, maybe I can be a nurse in Palau for a little bit. Maybe I can go and be a nurse in Saipan. I have family in Saipan too. I have family in Palau. So that's really my ultimate, is to, once I get to that, be able to move around and then look for jobs here and there, be able to live in Palau for a little bit, serve as a nurse there, maybe serve as a nurse in Saipan. That's the dream right now.
I asked him, what message do you have for those who have supported you over the years, and also a message to those who have seen your story and have felt inspired?
All the people that believed in me and had faith in me, like, thank you. I love you, I appreciate you. Like, for sure, you're somebody that influenced me. Every person I come across, like, I'm always learning something about myself or how to treat others. Don't forget, just continue to go within and then move forward from there. that don't let anybody sway you this way or that way, because you know what you want to accomplish in your life, and just go hard with it.
Bilyas Otoywi's story reminds us that dedication, perseverance, and service can turn ambition into achievement. From his roots on Guam and Palau to the U.S. Marines, and now as a cornerstone of DRMC's emergency department, Bilyas exemplifies heart, discipline, and resilience.
Sulang, and thank you to Blythe for that inspiring story. Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible. It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.
One Micronesia Show, we are back, and now it's time for the One Mic Jam Sesh. Check it.
This is a collaboration. Brother Wilson, Brother Linson, myself, Mary Boy, to all the people in the world. Wilson, tell 'em. Don't show daddy, ngom tipiri, where me down here, where we Fatty way, yeah. Dory, yeah, where that beat. Fatty way, yeah. Dory, yeah, where that beat. Micronesia is the place you have to see. On the beach is the place you wanna be. Everywhere we go, everyone we know. Everywhere we go, everyone is family. Waking up and feel the ocean breeze, the sun rise up early in the morning, every single day. That's when the island living hits your heart. Micronesia is the place you have to see. On the beach is the place you wanna be. Everywhere we go, everyone we know. Everywhere we go, everyone is family. When you landed on the island, show the flip flags to styling. Lava lava for the girls. And to the left and to the right, see many palm trees swaying hula hula. Say, welcome to me island. Micronesia is the place you have to see. On the beach is the place you wanna be. Everywhere we go, everyone we know. Everywhere we go, everyone is family. Micronesia is the place you have to see. On the beach is the place you wanna be. Everywhere we go, everyone we know. Everywhere we go, everyone is family.
And that pretty much wraps up another episode of the One Micronesia Show. I guess I end on a message, which is do good. For all of us FAS citizens living on Guam, continue to do what you're doing. Let's be good people and good islanders. And that's how we do it. Because together, we're so strong. And together, we are one Micronesia. That's pretty much wraps it up. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
It's the One Micronesia Show, brought to you by Bank of Hawaii. Reach your possible.